Okay, so right off the bat, same thing with Bob and Suzanne. You have that finger pointing down the shaft.
Can I not?
No, so what happens is when that happens, you're going to have more of a tendency to kind of break your wrist, to kind of try and force the ball to go where you want to go. So what you want to do is just tighten that up a little bit and bring it back into the grip itself to where it's not down by its lonesome.
Okay.
So let's give another putt. Yep. A little bit further back in your stance. And what that's going to do is going to create a little more of a descending blow to keep the trajectory down a little bit so the ball runs out more.
On your back foot.
Yeah, okay. Closer to your back foot, yeah. Okay. So like right there.
What we were doing, but change the ball.
Exactly, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So everything stays the same except for where the ball is in between your feet.
Exactly, yeah.
So the first one, it should be in the middle?
It should be in the middle to about the front of your foot, yeah. That's a pitch shot. Chip shot's going to be a little bit more closer to the back of your foot. Right about right there. I mean, it's honestly, it's a preference. It's how you feel and how you want to come through. But most of the time, it's just going to be a little bit right of center since you're.
If I do that, isn't that going to make it go?
Well, it's because you're. So the thing I like to think about is like your wrist. That makes the golf ball go left.
Okay.
Your hips make the golf ball go right. So if I'm right here, and my hips are early, then it goes right. But if my arms are early and my hips haven't turned yet, you see where the club head is? And that's going to make the golf ball go left. There we go. So it looks like we're having problems getting the ball in the air.
Me?
Yeah,
sometimes.
A little bit.
Sometimes.
Okay. So what we want to do is, so right now, your stance, you want to keep this. It's so wet, so that's the other part about hitting out of the sand is every golf course is going to have different types of sand. It's going to be a little bit thicker like this. It's going to be light and fluffy depending on if it just rained or whatever. So that's another characteristic you're going to have to watch out for while you're playing in the sand because it's going to affect how the golf ball comes out. So right now we'll just start with Suzanne. She can come in and just hit it how you normally would. So it's really thick right there, so you can't really dig into it like you normally would with a regular sand. So what we're going to do, just to kind of simulate a little bit more of a fluffier lie,